Starten. So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Genshin
Okay.
Nuzlocke. Heute machen wir die langweiligste, für mich die langweiligste Quest im Game. Weil die hat gefühlt gar keine Action oder so, die ist einfach nur absolut langweilig. Und mir, ja, ich wurde dazu gezwungen.
Ja,
Weil anscheinend wohl sagt, dass wir jetzt noch in 3 Tagen diese mega lange und langweilige Quest anscheinend wohl jetzt schaffen werden und dann wohl noch irgendwie anscheinend wohl Primo Gems kriegen werden. Yay. Ich freue mich so krass darüber. Ich muss erstmal da hinkommen. Oh mein Gott. Alter. Warum ist es immer so mega mühselig, auf die Eugene Terrace zu kommen? Bruder, bitte. Geh da einfach hoch. Danke. Ich will das. Ich hab keinen Bock. Let's go.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Sunset Vermilion, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Geil.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to
Ja,
do.
bei Textboxen soll man ja leise sein.
Ja, deswegen mag ich die Quest auch. Das ist auch ein Teil der Quest,
Better
warum
move
ich sie nicht
quickly,
mag.
or this opportunity will be snatched away
Wir
from
haben
us.
einfach viel zu viel Text.
Also jede Quest, die viel Dialog hat, wie zum Beispiel auch We Will Be Reunited.
Ja, ich mag die Quest. Die hat nicht mal so viel
Ach, die hat nicht mal so viel
Die
Quest.
hat nicht mal so viel Dialog.
So you
Also
heard
nicht so
my
viel wie das hier.
announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business. Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Du stehst doch auch nur. Du läufst stinknormal. Wow. Das ist so schnell. The crane returns on the wind.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information.
Augen schon durch.
Sehr toll. Ist ja gerade sehr toll.
Information's just what we need right
Ja,
now.
mega spannend
Let's
gerade.
follow
Also
them and see what we can find out.
Weil wir müssen jetzt erst nochmal, wir müssen nämlich noch die Shinhe-Quest machen.
They're not
guck,
here.
ich hab's dir gesagt, dass wir das nicht schaffen werden.
Let's keep looking.
Doch.
Nein. Ich bin gerade beim Teil, wo ich Shenhe treffe.
Well, will you
Persönlich,
look
also.
at that, ma'am?
Ja, siehst du,
No,
ich hab dir gesagt, du hasst sie einfach. Und das ist
Okay,
halt
ich habe ihren
einfach
Namen
anscheinend so.
ausgesprochen.
We give you
Cool,
a
ich
little
hasse sie
info.
anscheinend. Aber
Everybody's
das ist
a
jetzt
winner.
normale Logik.
Du hast-
Man
du
sagt
hast-
einen
du hast es
Namen
wü-
und man
also,
hasst ihn.
Das ist so komplett geekelt ausgesprochen.
Oh mein Gott. Die wird halt Shenhe
Boss, I got a bad
ausgesprochen,
feeling
deswegen
about
Shen.
this. Look at it, the white hair, the
Oh nee,
energy
ich
she
meine
gives
das
off.
nicht, warum?
I'm telling
Ich
you,
meine das doch nicht
there's
böse.
something
Niemand
different
denkt so.
about her.
Ja, doch.
Da muss man am weirdesten denken der Welt. Der
So what?
weirdest
She's loaded.
Denker
How
der
are
Welt
we
sein.
ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses!
So.
You have money. I saw you. Yeah,
Jetzt darf
I
erstmal
saw you.
Shinhe auffinden
Strolling into
müssen.
Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a
Kannst du
table
noch ein
full of
bisschen
Wird
food.
natürlich erstmal ein
only
bisschen
taking a few
schwerer.
bites.
Kannst du
Then
vielleicht noch ein
Shenhe
bisschen
at
warten?
kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant.
Könnte
Same
ich.
story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh,
There they
you
are.
again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
Shenhe.
my name.
Warum sagt man nicht einfach
So
Shenhe?
your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Bester Voice Crack.
It's
It's too
There are
violent.
laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws.
Ja, so viel zu langweilige Quest.
Ist es halt immer noch langweilig.
Du hast die Quest noch nicht mal ordentlich
Apparently
angefangen.
Really?
Trotzdem, sie
So
bis jetzt
how
immer noch nicht
exactly have you...
irgendwie anentspannt. Noch echt langweilig.
Ja, noch?
That would be my stomach growling.
Und sie bleibt doch
I haven't
langweilig.
eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry. So,
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Vegetarian Shenhe.
Medicinal herbs?
kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't... Psst.
Oh, what
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor. And
Ich hab die Sing Show ja noch nicht mal annähernd angefangen. Ja, die Razor Quest auch immer noch nicht annähernd angefangen.
where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though?
Wo ist Chi-Chi?
Ja.
Fake Chi-Chi.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your
Wer Fake
prescriptions.
Chichi?
Herbalist Gui. Was für ein Fake Chi-Chi? Ich möchte Chi-Chi.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Redet, Alter, mein Kopf.
Return to the mountains. That proves it! Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And...
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us.
Hui.
Then we'll
Klettern.
learn shall.
Nico! That is not acceptable!
Wieso nicht?
Really?
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear
Moin,
arguing over
Baiju.
there. So,
Ist
it's
Chichi auch
you.
da?
Baiju?
Nee.
What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi.
Nein,
Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy
Chi-Chi.
is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for...
No, we've got others.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilion...
Okay then, let's go ask... Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
Oh mein Gott.
Ich finde es halt manchmal echt dumm, dass man, selbst wenn man den Auftrag noch nicht mal angenommen hat, sondern einfach nur, wenn man ihn freigeschaltet hat, dass man dann direkt einfach, ja, du musst den Auftrag jetzt machen, sonst kannst du nicht in der Story weitermachen.
Ich dachte, Story ist doch scheißegal. Für die.
Nein!
Das hast du gesagt!
There's no obligation to buy.
Wenn es um Charakter und Story geht,
We're looking for the
da
Liyue
drin,
volume of the
dann
Tibet
ist es
Travel Guide.
relativ
Do you have
besser,
any
dass man
Sorry,
Primo-Jumps
dear.
bekommt.
Stopped
Um
stalking
Charakter
that a
zu
very
bekommen,
long
das ist
time ago.
auf jeden Fall wichtiger als Story.
The thing is, the author made it too
Nee,
personal,
eigentlich nicht.
and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any
Was ist,
copies,
wenn du, wenn
and the few
müssen wir noch die
travelers
Charakter
that did buy it
sterben?
Weil
made
die
complaints
Sing-Show
afterward.
Quest ist ja auch nicht mal irgendwie gut. Ich mag diese auch nicht cool.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village.
Sing-Show-Quest gar nicht machen. Also nicht
But
komplett.
he will behave himself if the
Weil,
conversation is about books.
Weil jetzt kann ich nämlich die Sin-Show-Quest nicht weitermachen, weil Sin-Show ist jetzt nämlich bei der Shenhe-Quest. Und deswegen muss ich erst die Shenhe-Quest machen, damit ich dann mit der Sin-Show-Quest weitermachen kann.
The Shattered Halberd is also an... Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature... Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together? My pleasure.
Okay, ich bin kurz weg.
Das sollte man nicht in der Aufnahme tun.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Master Singcho, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught up. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Oh, fuck! Ich bin so
Okay, bin wieder da.
Gott, ich hab die Shenhe-Quest schon weitergemacht.
Was?
Ich hab die Shenhe-Quest schon weitergemacht.
Wie weiter?
Ja,
Traveler, Paimon.
also ich dachte, ich wäre noch so in einem Xingqiu Legendenauftrag und dann Shenhe.
Wie?
Shu,
Ich
I
gehe
need to
gerade mit
entertain some
Xingqiu. Ich
guests.
rede gerade mit
Please continue
Xingqiu
with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild.
Understood, Master
Ach so.
Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in
Ja,
peace.
I wasn't
dies,
counting on finding you here today.
ich habe ja
What's
gesagt,
going
dass man
on?
die da nicht weitermachen kann.
Shincho, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilion. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring. At the end of the day,
500 million! Cool!
Ja, ist ja cool.
honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built after Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. And luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently.
That's great! But wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like
open-minded? I have not heard of...
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs.
Ja, über Chongyun. Sie erinnert dich über Chongyun, weil sie gefühlt die Tante von Chongyun ist.
Nicht für...
Aber weil sie das ist. Search for the abode around Lisha. Oh, ich geh jetzt erstmal in die Domain. Achso, ja. Bist du schon in der Domain?
Ich gehe gerade eben rein.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Hui. Es regnet.
Ja, macht ja extra Regen. Zum Regen.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Cool.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new
Ich glaube, die Gegner hier kann man einfach ignorieren. Ich glaube, die muss man nicht besiegen.
Ich würde sie aber besiegen.
Wieso?
EP.
Seit wann sind wir hier in Roblox?
Wir sind hier in Roblox, aber die geben tatsächlich EP. Aber
Ja,
nur
Character-EP. Aber... Ja, Character-EP, aber das bringt relativ wenig.
Oder Friendship.
Vor allem, wenn die Charakter sich nicht mal mehr weiter aufleveln können.
Okay, ich brauche Geo, aber ich habe kein Geo. Aber scheiß drauf.
Wieso brauchen wir Geo?
Ich weiß nicht, da steht einfach Geo recommended. Ah, jetzt gehe ich
Ja,
rein.
vermutlich wegen den Elementen, die die Gegner haben.
Ja, Crystallize ist, glaube ich, jetzt nicht so wichtig. Also ich hätte Zhongli auf meinem Hauptaccount, aber...
What? Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the abode of that adept. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for.
Really? Let Paimon... Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the cloud. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem...
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an adepti art used... If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining...
Alright, then let's...
I sense the presence...
Okay, bisschen Heilung.
Shenhe!
Noch mehr Heilung.
Und es ist instant keine Free-to-Play Shenhe. Weil... 5-Star Weapon.
Ist das ein 5-Star Weapon? Ich habe nicht drauf geschaut.
Ja, Calamity Queller's. Ein 5-Star. Ach, ja, Easy Constellation 3.
C3 kann auch, C3 kann auch nicht free to play. Und 5-Star Weapon ist auch nicht zwingend free to play.
Take your true form.
Take your true form.
Transfiguration.
Ewig um diese Geograna aufzusammeln.
Geograna?
Ja.
Heißen die so?
Ja, die heißen so. Die man in diese Statuen tut. Das sind Geograne.
Ja, wow. Ich weiß ja, dass es da welche gibt, aber und wie sie aussehen, nachdem du sie so genannt hast, aber ich wusste nur nicht, wie sie heißen.
Fliege. Ich bin eine Fliege.
Ich frage die Gegner, die beim letzten Core kommen.
Ja, okay, cool. Ruin Guards, krass.
Ich rede nicht über die Ruin Guards.
Das
Oh mein
Geograne.
Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott.
Manifest.
Ach, da ist das Geograne. Vielleicht kann ich eine Plunging Attack machen. Yes! Destroy the boat's barrier. Cool. Wollte ich schon immer machen.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Und wenn halt Shenhe stirbt, haben wir so oder so noch 2 Leben für Shenhe. Also.
Ja, wer zur Hölle will Shenhe haben?
Ja, und die wird auch ewig in den Banner kommen.
Sorry für die Shenhe-Fans. Ich persönlich will Shenhe nicht haben.
Ich auch nicht so richtig.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Shenhe ist ein guter Charakter. Jetzt nicht so wirklich was für mich.
Sie ist ein Polearm-Charakter und greift langsam an. Für einen Polearm-Charakter, weil... Ja, man muss nur irgendwie Zhongli oder so sehen, oder... Ui!
Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that,
Oh mein Gott! Ich hab grad so Angst bekommen.
Warum?
Weil ich hab ja immer normalerweise, muss ich ja immer mein Dingens zücken, meinen Gleiter zücken, wenn man da runterfällt. Und dann konnte ich aus irgendeinem Grund dieses Mal nicht zücken und bin dann ins Wasser gefallen und dachte, ich sterbe.
So, es ist Plunging Attack.
Was?
Ich hab beim ersten Fall einfach einen Plunging Attack gemacht.
Ja, da mach ich meinen Gleiter raus.
Windblade, prepare to be blown away!
Oh Gott!
Think you can bully me?
Ich muss Bennett's Kuh noch mal kurz aufladen, weil Traveler einfach wieder aus irgendeinem Grund kurz vorm Sterben ist.
Same. Aber jetzt ist gerade bei mir Hälfte. Okay. Iona, danke für das Gelegen.
My will and
Leute, man kann mit der E nicht iframe.
in your dreams.
Der E?
Ja.
Soll ich mal mit der E iframen?
Shake and stir. Let it rain. Punishment.
Hab mich auch wieder Shenhe immer drauf, irgendwie zu sterben.
Stirbt Shenhe bei dir?
Die ist gerade im roten Bereich auf jeden Fall.
Was zum? Was machst du mit deinen Charaktern?
Kämpfen.
Ja, anscheinend nicht sehr gut.
Okay, jetzt kann man es wirklich nicht machen. Man kann es so oder so.
Hier sind die schönen Echsen. Wundervoll. Ich habe mich schon so auf die Echsen gefreut. Oh mein Gott.
Echsen.
Ja. Erinnerst du dich nicht mehr dran?
Nee.
Echt nicht?
Nee.
Ich dachte, du würdest dich dran erinnern.
Nee.
You'll regret that. Take your true form. Cryo incarnate.
Oh nein, die Geo-Bishop.
Transfiguration.
Das habe ich dir doch gerade eben noch gesagt.
Lights out. No one escapes my sights. Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding.
Do your master's bidding. Geo-Bishop, Solar-Bishop.
Transfiguration.
Ach so.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a rockin' baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
All diese Wellen, die dieses Teil schlägt, deswegen kriegt er die ganze Zeit Schaden.
Look at you, Boozound.
I shall not yield. My will embodied.
In your dreams.
My will embodied.
Let it rain. Shiver.
Take your true form.
Gone.
Oh Gott!
I'm here. Scratch.
Oh mein fucking Gott! Hilfe!
Was ist passiert?
Oh, Traveler ist fast gestorben!
Bei wem?
Bei mir!
Nein, bei welchem Gegner?
Dingens.
Unleash. You will regret this. You can't run.
Geobishop oder?
Nee, Ruin God.
Okay.
Oh, wieder ein bisschen Heilung für Shenhe. Heil dich! Zum Glück habe ich noch Traveler vollgestopft. Mit Hühnchen. Oder rein.
My will
Bam!
embodied.
My will embodied.
Take your true form. No one escapes my sight.
Na, einfach jetzt Ulti drauf, die brauche ich ja nicht mehr.
Take your true form.
Ah, jetzt ist tot. Und wie weit bist du mit der Domain?
Ich bin jetzt gerade eben am Ende angekommen.
Aber wir sind ja nicht mal so weit entfernt.
Am Ende von der Quest. Nein.
Ja. Lucky.
Look over there. Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Ja, das ist Sunset Vermilionite. Woher kommt das andere Segli, ist die Frage. Yeah, eine hübsche Truhe. Oh mein Gott. Alter. So, ich bin jetzt auch am Text.
Is this the Sunset Vermilionite?
Nee, weißt du?
It's so huge. That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
It is flowing.
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated.
Huh?
Nein.
It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Ich teleportiere mich einfach hier hin, dann kann ich von hier aus dahin laufen.
Well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Prostrate sample this large must be highly my safety.
Ich finde es immer noch weird, dass einfach Paimon und Traveler zu dem Zeitpunkt noch denken, dass Shenhe ein Adaptus ist, obwohl man so gut erkennen kann, dass es nicht ist.
Und woran?
It's just common sense.
Is it now?
Ach,
I'll go on
daran,
ahead
wie
with the
sie,
Prostrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
wie sie redet, auf jeden Fall.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock
Hä?
all by herself?
Ja, du bist nicht gut genug, um sowas zu verstehen.
Meinst du, dass die anderen so ein
Ja,
Echo
deswegen nein, du findest es ja eben, weil du findest es nicht interessant genug, um dich mehr in die Story rein zu versetzen. Und du liest einfach den Text und denkst, ja, ich achte auf einfach nur auf den Text und was die sagt, nicht auf die Stimme. Und ja.
Welches Level bin ich? Ich vielleicht Level 31. Ich muss schnell Level 32 werden.
Wieso?
Klee Quest.
Oh. Deswegen machen wir ja Schonaufträge, weil die am meisten bringen. Okay, wenn du die We Will Be Reunited Quest machen würdest und währenddessen Adventure Rank 32 wirst, würdest du dann die Quest unterbrechen?
Ja. Was ist Klee?
Oh
Na
my
klar,
God,
Marie,
I
warum
can't
fragst
believe
du
my
überhaupt
eyes.
noch?
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, sure.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No
Ich persönlich
wonder.
mag die
The
Quest.
rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite
Das ist
specimen.
halt langweilig.
But I
Einfach
have to
wegen
correct you
dem, was
on
man
one
alles so
point. It's
herausfindet.
not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhe, Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh.
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Wait!
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
So, nach dem Text eine Folge beenden.
Said that there are some makeshift hotels we can
die
use,
Folge danach
right?
beenden, nach dem Text.
Let's go check in and take
Auf
a
welchem?
rest.
No need.
Mit welchem?
I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Welcher ist dieser eine Dialog?
Nachdem man halt diesen Rock Plostrite wieder zurückgegeben hat.
Also bist du gerade beim Hotel.
Okay.
Paimon is right.
If you insist.
Nee, noch nicht.
Now we're talking.
Ja, mein WLAN ist gleich weg, also.
Ja, deswegen wollte ich es ja machen. So, ich würde sagen, das ist eine Folge Genshin Impact Nuzlocke. Und ja, falls ihr fragt, nicht fragen, ich wollte euch eine kleine Information geben. Ich werde dann höchstwahrscheinlich in den nächsten 7 Tagen in der Nuzlocke keine Pulls mehr machen, weil ich habe eine 70er Pity, also fast Soft Pity für ein 5-Star. Und ich warte darauf auf Ryan Shogun. Und ich hoffe einfach, ich kriege sie.
Okay, dann das war's mit dieser Folge. Lasst ein Like da, abonniert den Kanal, also unsere beiden Kanäle, und aktiviert die Glocke, damit ihr nichts mehr von diesem Let's Play verpasst.
Aber wir ignorieren mal den.
Das war's dann mit dieser Folge. Ciao.
Tschüssi.